attacking the Hornets on 98.9 The Flex. Is this the home of your Philadelphia 76ers? Get in or get stuck.
And now, the starting lineup.
Welcome, everyone. And nothing tip. And for Shea. Fantastic as always, David. Thank you. Shea certainly had his ups and downs, Greg, along the way.
Well, ultimately... having to fight for a spot in this league may make him and come out on top.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Richardson and Harris filling out the wing. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. And it's Shea in at the 1. And for New York, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Payton is out there with Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the small forward. Looking at league trends, do you miss the physicality of years past, which was so much a part of the time that you played?
I do, Tiff. I do miss the physical game. I miss the bumping and the grinding outside in there in the paint. But I also love the new game and the spacing. You know, you can appreciate the game so much more. It's like going to a ballet and being able to see the movement of the players, what they're doing out here. And so I love the fact it's not hampered by guys getting thrown to the floor and grabbed. I do like the physical play, though. I just want to find a happy medium.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Shea dishes to Embiid. Pass to Shea. Back to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Robinson up top. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Payton outside. Pass to Hart. And stolen by Shea. And here we go. Fast break with Shea. Offensive rebound.
Fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He put the ball on the deck, didn't he? And he created offense. Shea draws the foul. He gets to go to the line. Yeah, and I love the fans in Philly. They're notoriously prickly, though. They expect hard-nosed effort. If not, they'll let you hear about it.
Now, here's Barrett. Richardson covering. The 10-footer. That one rolling around and rims out. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. As you're talking about the Philly fans, they were even booing their team in that conference semifinal round against Toronto.
Yeah. season on the line. You can't take it personal. In Philly, they love you just as much as they boo you. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Outside Robinson. And the pass to Barrett. That one, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. The second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
That's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And good that time. Peyton's got 6. Now Jay. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep real.
Passes it to Barrett. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good work defensively by Richardson. Now here's Jay. He's got 5. Makes it off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Making the play off the bounce, on the move. Jay is extremely active.
Here's Barrett. No points in the game yet for him. And Randall throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. Shot clock at 6. Harris again, Philadelphia.
Such an efficient score. You know, if you give Harris these opportunities, he'll punish you.
Shot clock at 6. Harris again, Philadelphia. Peyton up top. By Jay.
Clearly foul.
New York shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And Chris, as skilled as he is offensively, some overlook Joel Embiid's defensive impact.
Yeah, Kevin, he's the centerpiece of their defense. He's an outstanding rim protector, and he moves great for a player his size.
Now here's Peyton, following the miss by Che. And here is Peyton. He has 7, rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Robinson with the block, and they're able to recover from outside the arc. And Che with the 3. Che's got 10.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Robinson. He kicks it to Peyton. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Che outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Peyton that one wide left. Philadelphia leading by 7. Shea with it. Guarded now by Harkless. The shot's good.
Well, you love to see the big fella run the floor and finish on the fast break and be showing the hustle.
Payton outside. He feeds it to Randall. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we need by playing for your teammates.
Now here's Shea. 12 points for him. As we talked about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent, the biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat, because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes, and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
And so here is New York. 8-point game. And stolen by Shea. Moving it up. Finishes the freak with a slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now, here is Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Well, few players in the NBA are as scary as Dennis Smith Jr. when he has speed towards the rim.
Smith just a...
Substitution.
Payton outside, back to Robinson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Harkless. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Taking a look at the 76ers. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Josh Richardson out there with Shea. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Outside Robinson. Randall left side. Big man who was forgotten about during free agency. Randall could be an impact player for the Knicks.
The Knicks missed out on the marquee names they were after, but Randall should give them great production for quite some time. Not a huge name, but a young talent that can help this team. And a breakout season for Julius Randle in 2018-19. Averaged close to 20 and 10, delivering on the talent that saw him taken 7th overall back in 2014.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. Outside Robinson. This one for 3. And Horford pulls it down. Greg, the Lakers allowed Julius Randle to leave in restricted free agency in 2018 so they could preserve some of their cap space.
I mean, his defense still lags behind, but offensively, boy, he is special. The lefty, tough to deal with inside.
Shot clock at 3. Harris inside the line. Good, and the assist goes to Shea.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Robinson passes to Payton. Here's the floater. And Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Che.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5, a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
And stolen by Che. For the finish, and the dunk by Che.
Well, that sequence was all started because of Che's recognition skills. I mean, he has a good sense for when to gamble for a steal.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Payton. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Well, there are some things you just can't teach. That's Che with tremendous awareness for where everyone is around him.
Here's Payton. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it out to Che. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Just when you look around the NBA, which player most emulates the style and approach that you have, and you were special. But so you've got to have a very special category for this one, I'm sure.
Well, thanks, Ken. That's flattering. I like to be in the categories with these guys because I'm such fans of them. But Blake Griffin, when I think about him, and also Joel Embiid, the fact that Embiid can shoot out on the floor, he can space up, but in the post, he likes to go to work as well. I just think he gives you such a mix of offensive moves that you can't stop, that as a defender, you're always worried and on guard and looking over your shoulder because you don't know what he's going to hit you with because he has so many options.
But in my mind, there's only one Chris Webber.
Thanks, man.
Payton outside, kicks to Robinson. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And while we can now, let's check in on the top scoring rookies in the NBA. Che, number 1.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come.
Payton outside. Dishes to Robinson. Randle against Horford. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 10.
Let the big man eat. Give it to Randle there, and he's locked in on scoring.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Che. Unable to get that one. So New York will take it the other way. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Randle dishes to Robinson. Here's Harkless. And the 3 off target. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
They looked overmatched, Jay. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Bounce pass, Robinson. Here's Barrett. Count it. Barrett's got his first 2 points of the night.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Che drives in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Elfrid Payton. And he knocks down the first one.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Trier, he's checked in for Payton.
son. When it comes to Che, you think intensity, passion. But what some people don't realize, he's also a really funny guy. I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Here's Trier. He dishes it to Randall. Pass to Trier. New York needs to get off a shot. Barrett, no good.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Che outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the foul called on Che.
Shooting for New York, Bobby Portis.
The first one falls.
Whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a massive...
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Che, a lot of scoring from you in the first half. What are you guys doing offensively that's allowed you to be so successful?
You know what? I think I had some good matchups, and I felt very comfortable with it early on. My teammates have been, looking for me, and I'm guessing the defense will throw me some different looks coming up. But I'll just adjust.
Well, that's what the...
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Che in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Payton is out there with Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the 3. And that's the group for David Fizdale as we begin the second half.
Well, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid, because it is just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
Payton. Good work defensively by Richardson.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Robinson kicks to Payton. Here's Harkless. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Che, right side. Horford, no luck. And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. Harkless with it. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers, and I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
The Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Barrett, no good.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Che, left side. Here's Horford. Good, and the assist goes to Che. Che's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Barrett. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Shea outside. Embiid, the pass to Horford, over Randall, and the basket by Horford. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harkless, the pass to Robinson. Off target from outside. 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And the shot goes down. That's 28 points for Shea.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now the pass to Robinson. Payton with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And the shot is good.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Now here's Shea. He's guarded closely. Feeds it to Embiid. Some solid defense from Robinson. For New York, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Payton finds Randall. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists tonight.
It's amazing how far Randall has come. I mean, from a role player to Buddy Star, and he's not done yet.
Shea drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris. The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man.
You did both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk over. Like, who would post it over Dragic back in the day? Oh, my goodness. Off the 2. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something. Yeah. Give me something.
I like that. It's stolen by Randall. Now Harkless. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Passes to Portis. New York moving it around. Randall right side. Clock at 4. Over Horford. And again, it's the Knicks missing. 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
I mean, come on. We talk about Shea's work ethic. I mean, that extends to running the floor.
Payton passes to Randall. Now here's Harkless. Back to Randall. Portis trying to free himself. Randall no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
That one, no good. So New York will take it the other way. And the foul called on Shea. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. New York's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Embiid against Portis. Fades away.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Richardson dishes to Shea. Knocked away. And stolen by Portis. Right wing. Barrett wide open. He fires. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. That's 7 points for R.J. Barrett. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive. That edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Scott kicks to Shea. Z-Web, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Murray. Mike Scott out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Che, and it's Neto in at point guard. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That one falls. Payton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Now here's Che. And that one drops for him. Che's got 35.
Well, his energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D struggling to keep up.
Payton, and it's blocked. Che drives in, and the dunk by Che.
Yo, I tell you what, that was explosive. Che saw a lane and didn't hesitate.
New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Trier. Payton outside. Wants to get it to Randall and does. And Randall throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Back to Scott. All alone, and Randall throws it down.
You see the good speed, especially for a power forward. Randall making plays in transition.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the 76ers. Che outside. Outside for Murray. Back to Che. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Chris, for some guys, playing in their hometown is a dream. But there's also that added pressure, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, at least when you play away from home, it's a little more quiet. You don't have to get as many tickets for the game. And I got to chance to play home in Detroit. It was one of the best moments of my life, and I thought to myself, this is a wonderful feeling, but could I have handled it for 15 years in my career? I don't know. That's 30 tickets a game. Oh, I probably would have to go back into the NBA again just to pay for those tickets, but I tell you what, it's fun, and for me, a mama's boy, eating your mama's cooking before a game, it is never, ever, I've never had a better feeling before a game. Eating her food and being able to go out and play.
I bet.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th wins.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Che.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Randall against Scott. Portis can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Pass to Ntilikina. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Bullock. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Che outside. And O'Quinn kicks to Neto. From deep. And the miss. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never.
They just rolled to win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey again, everybody. Ernie Johnson. I got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet here. Standing by on headset near the locker rooms, right down the hall, around the corner. We get a chance to catch up with our postgame guest.
Hey, Shaq here. From one playmaker to another, I have to ask, what did you see on the floor tonight that made you a distributor as much as a scorer?
Squad goals, Shaq. You know, sharing is caring. I want us to get everyone involved early. We're a much more difficult team to defend when guys are moving, the ball is moving, and then you have to hit shots. Shout out to my teammates, man. They were incredible tonight.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaq, for the Jet, for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We will see you again soon.
You guys were firing in all cylinders tonight. I was wondering if you could talk about your defense. How were you able to stop those guys from getting all those shots that they wanted?
We were all dialed in on D tonight. And when everyone is on point like this, and we can take away whatever you're trying to do. Doesn't matter who you are. Bring the heat. We got something for it.
Congrats on the win, Che.
Thanks, Patty. I appreciate that.
It looked like you were really focusing on setting up your teammates tonight. Was that a point of emphasis for you, or more a matter of making the right play at the right time?
I mean, I wouldn't call it a point of emphasis, really. But we stress ball movement on this team. It's a key component to winning, and that's what we're all about.
You must be happy with the win, then.
Oh, no doubt. Gotta take on that W for the fans. It gives them something to brag about at work tomorrow. What's everyone doing tonight? Ranch, barbecue, blue cheese.
Che, what up?
Yeah. What's up, Don?
Hey, man. Good to see you.
How you doing? Good to see you too, man.
Good. Hey, look, I just booked you an interview on Hank and the Hornet.
Word?
Yeah.
Hey, Hank and the Hornet, man, that's dope. I love those guys.
Right? They're awesome.
Yeah.
Look, a couple of talking points I wanted to go over. Nothing big. Just, feel free to drop it into the conversation wherever it feels like natural.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So, 3 things. First of all, you only wear Nikes, obviously. Second, we got the best tech in the business. Name them if you can remember them. Lunar Lawn Foam, Nike React Foam, Nike Air Zoom. But the most important thing is we're always innovating. And third, no matter what your style of play, Nike's got the shoe. I mean, come on, man, we're Nike, right? We got signature shoes, colorways. We've got the most variety because we're the best and the biggest. Sound good?
So I just drop that stuff in whenever I can?
As naturally as you can, whenever you can. Above all else, we just want you to be authentic, man. Just be yourself. You'll be great.
For sure. I'll see you later, Don.
All right.
Okay,
joined in studio by a very special guest.
The studio's buzzing here,
Exactly,
Hank.
it sure is. Yeah, you know him as the freshest face of your favorite basketball team, but around here we just call him Che. And Che, welcome into the show. It's great to have you here. Good to see you.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so you are essentially brand new, and you're pretty new to the league. What is it that you think is your favorite part about going pro so far?
Honestly, it's playing in front of the fans. You know, I've always been a big performance guy, so being in that arena with 20,000 people is wild, man, but I really love it. I really do.
Chef in the kitchen gonna cook.
Dude, you are crazy.
You don't even know the half of it, Che.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
So, Che, is there anything you're especially looking forward to in your first season as pro?
Yeah, you gonna buy a boat? A yacht. Gotta get that yacht.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm pretty geeked about getting the new Nike joints as soon as they drop, you know? I don't have to use the app anymore. I wait in line, and they're always coming out with some new high-tech stuff, so it's cool to hop on the wave ASAP.
Hey, Flava on his feet, and he can't be beat.
Yeah.
Respect, Hank.
Okay, I'm told we have time for one more question. So, Che, who would you say are your basketball heroes?
Okay, well, how much time we got?
Well,
not much, Jay. Keep it moving.
Gotta go.
Okay, well, real quick, I'm gonna have to go with Kobe, MJ, LeBron. You know, I'm a big fan of the legends, so those guys who I, aspire to be.
Che, that's all the time we've got for you today, but thank you so much for joining us here, and good luck to you on the rest of your season.
Congrats on all the success, Jay.
Hey, man, Hank and Hornet, you guys are the best, man.
Oh, I love that. Cart that up. So next on Hank and the Hornet, we'll be taking your calls.
Ooh, always a risky proposition, Hank.
Certainly is. But first, a word from our sponsors. You need some cash out of your house? How about a reverse mortgage? They can set you up at Walker & Associates.
Hey, look, I was house poor before I called them. Now, house rich.
Wow. It's one phone call that does it all. Walker & Associates will set you up with a little bit of money coming your way out of your house.
All right, Che, you remember Reese from Gatorade?
It's nice to see you again, Che.
Nice to see you too, and I'm really excited to learn more about this GX thing.
Totally. Did Levi fill you in?
A little bit, but I still need more information on it, to be honest with you.
All right, well, I'll just give you the full picture. Gatorade is launching Gatorade GX. It's our new hydration system, and everything about it is completely customizable.
What? I'm with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can design the bottle however you want. Name, number, team colors, all that sort of stuff. And then we have the GX pods, which are basically just a concentrated pod refill. You put that in the top of the bottle, fill the bottle up with water, shake it up, and you're good to go.
I like that.
So you ready to design your own bottle? Customize
Yeah, let's do it.
Here you go.
Let's do this.
We'll call it the Che.
I need your name. No name. Go.